Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, we're recording. Happy Friday. My name is Mark Fuller. This is TeamAlliance. This is another educational video. You guys know that I've been doing this as of late, really to put out some value into the online trading community, just in general, and even more specifically to encourage those of you looking to trade specifically with binary options on the NADEX platform, which is the exchange that we use. So hopefully you guys find this content valuable, and you'll be able to utilize the information before, during, and after getting into training with us in order to really build up your skill. But before I even start off with my educational information, I want to congratulate one of our students. Shout out to Crystal, who actually was the second female, second lady shooter to achieve a very pristine milestone. She took $100 account and built it up to $1,000 using real money and utilizing the skill that she's learning and training with us. Very, very powerful thing for you to be able to do. The fact that you can do that means that your skill level is high enough for you to be consistent enough to win in order to build up your account at that speed. Now, regardless of how long it might have taken, that's irrelevant. The fact that she was able to accomplish that, and she's not the only one. I'm pointing her out specifically because she joined our training not too long ago and has done it already. So, I just wanted to definitely give her a shout out. She's a great person. We have very good people that join us in training, and when you guys join us in training, you'll see that we have a community of people who are learning how to, demonstrate this skill that we teach. So very powerful stuff. But anyway, so let me get into the content. How often will I need to train and I drew a blank. What was the second part of that? How often will I need to train to develop skill in the market? That's what it was. It was specifically about skill. And Crystal's achievement, it just kind of inspired me to talk about this, because this is a question that people have presented to me time and time again. It's like the questions come back up, and when they resurface, that's when I'm able to kind of talk about and respond to them. So yes, how often will I need to train to develop market skill, or to develop skill in the market? Excuse me. And the answer to that is very simple. You got to train all the time. I think one of the misconceptions that people tend to have when they come into this industry is that this is something that, you can just get into and you start making money right away. Like, you don't have to commit the time necessary to develop skill. Many of you now are realizing that you actually need skill. Like, it's not like you can just go and buy a course or purchase some signals, buy a couple of strategies, and boom, it just happens for you. You guys are beginning to realize that now. You're really beginning to see that for yourself. It's not just me saying that. That's not how you're going to be able to be successful doing this. That's what it is. You can't just do that and be successful. You're going to have to actually learn skill, period. So with the question being, how often do I need to train in order to actually get the skill? You're going to have to train all the time. What is training? What constitutes training? Well, on TeamAlliance, training is listening to the training videos, watching them over and over and over and over and over again, attending live training. We have a 24-hour group chat, engaging in the group chat with us every day. I mean, how do you think, again, Crystal, how do you think she was able to accomplish that fast? She's in the group chat every day. She's on training every day. She's watching the training videos all the time. Mind you, she trades at work. And I'm just using her as an example because I want to show you guys, what does it look like for someone to actually come into this knowledge and learn this skill and then be able to actually apply it? What does it look like? And if you take, Crystal's situation, she's at work, trading, training. So it's not like she's slacking. No, she's doing what she needs to do in order to actually build the skill up. And the proof is in the pudding. She applies the skill, she executes and makes it happen. And that's just one example that I'm using. And, I'm using that because it just happened yesterday where she achieved the milestone. So, I wanted to build off of that because I'm really serious when I talk about the level of training that you're going to have to commit to in order to be successful doing this. And it is something that anyone can do. I mean, we have students that had no experience whatsoever. And, they were able to come into training with zero experience and position themselves to win consistently in the market, not even knowing what any of this was. So can it be done? Of course it can. Can you do it? Well, self-awareness is a very powerful thing. You got to really examine yourself and ask yourself some questions. Do I really want to learn something for real that is going to be able to change my life financially and otherwise for the better? If you're not going to be able to commit the time, you should be honest with yourself and, realize, well, I can't commit the time to it, so maybe I shouldn't do this right now. It's better than wasting your time. But I would say, what amount of time is required. The amount of time that you're willing to put in really is the way that is going to come into fruition for you. A lot of people move through the training at their own pace. It'll take some people longer than others because of their situation, but they're committing to the training on the level where they are. So whatever amount of time that you might have to do it, that's your situation. Whatever your situation is what you have to commit to. So I would say that, be self-aware, be honest with yourself, and really take the time to figure out a way to create time if you don't have time. A lot of people will feel like, well, I don't have the time to do that. Well, the fact that you don't have the time, what's likely to continue to happen? You'll probably continue to not have time because you're not creating time to put towards something that is going to actually be valuable for you and more valuable than the time that you're losing. You see what I'm saying? So learning a skill that's going to put you in position to create your own paycheck at some point, whether it's sooner or later, it doesn't matter. Realize at some point you're going to be in position to do that. You need to chip off some time in order to learn whatever that thing is. So that's just my opinion about, the whole situation as far as, well, how often do I need to train? You need to train as often as possible. And you do it at your own pace. That's the beauty of the fact that you can train, with us on TeamAlliance and not be under pressure. No one's putting you under pressure to perform, because as you learn and you develop and you cultivate the skill through training, you're going to basically put yourself in position to execute at some point. There's no rush. The market ain't going nowhere. We're not going anywhere. This is what I do. I trade full time. I'm not going anywhere. So this is what I do. I trade and I teach other people how to trade. I teach people the same skill that I use in the market myself. We're not going anywhere. Market ain't going nowhere. So, you know, if you just really think about it in those terms, you know, this is something that will probably be for you if you're just a regular average person who wants to do something finally that will put them in position to make a change in their life that's real. Like a real change, a real life-changing situation for yourself. I would say that this is definitely something to consider. All right. So learning this skill, very powerful thing. Our training, very powerful. You know, I don't like to toot the horn, but I mean, it is what it is. You guys are just seeing, you know, result after result, not just my personal results, but you're seeing, you know, students are experiencing remarkable results as a result of the training and as a result of the actual skill that we're learning. So powerful stuff, guys, powerful stuff. So you guys want to get into training with us, the link to sign up for training you'll see underneath this video in the description box. If you have a question that you want answered on Ask Mark anything, just post a reply with the question or just send it to me by reaching out to me on Facebook. You know, you can connect with me, 914-979-2317. You can send me a text message. The fastest way to reach me is on Facebook. Send me a friend request. Let me know that you want to get into training, or let me know what your Ask Mark anything question might be. Whatever it is that you want to communicate, you know, connect with me on Facebook. Fastest way to reach me. Aside from that, the education series playlist will also be underneath this video in the description box. And that's pretty much it. All social media links, everything that you need will be under the video. All right. All the links and all of that stuff. And just look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. I'm actually going to start releasing videos from the new challenge that I started, the secret challenge that I've been talking about. I'm just going to start putting the videos out there. The content is building up too much. Like I got like damn near 30 days right now in. So I need to start putting those videos out. I'm going to start putting those videos out probably tomorrow. And by the time you guys see this, it'll be probably like a day or two after. But yeah, I'll start putting that content out so you can follow along with that challenge. And once again, just showing and displaying what is possible and what you guys can accomplish by learning this skill. All right. So I'll talk to you guys soon. See you in training. See you on Facebook. Wherever I see you, I see you. All right. Y'all take care. Have a good weekend. Mark Fuller. Peace. Team Alliance.